Welcome back to Banner Souls Cryptic Gaming here. I hope you've been having a wonderful week. So, Skull and Bones, guys. What do we have coming up? Brought up the calendar, season calendar here. So we have this Roving Lost Time limit event. It's called Defeat the Spectral Ships, Spreading Terror. So there's going to be some new gear. I'm not quite sure what it is that we're getting. Looks like there's some weapons and stuff that's coming out with that. Possibly some cosmetics as well for the flags. Looks like a jack-o'-lantern with some sickles in it. So it's pretty cool stuff coming this way. Definitely recommend getting a ship ready for that event now. So they've dropped a little bit of hints here and there, and also sent out a email to those who are subbed up. You can be able to view that. You should be able to view it on some of the Reddit pages. But anyway, they're telling you how to build a ship to get ready for this event. This ship can only be taken down. These spectral ships can only be taken down if you're using a repair weapon. So what would repair your friends is going to damage them. So hopefully that means that our repair weapons are going to actually start damaging the enemy. I know that hasn't been the case in the past, so it will be nice to see that. I'm going to show you what we've got built here so far. So I've got me about a bark, not yet named yet. It's not the Agion, but we went ahead and built this another one. And let's go over what we've got on this bad boy here. So when it comes to weapons, we have the White Jade Culverin. You might be going, the what? Well, this is something you can get in the black market. It's a healing weapon. I went ahead and picked it up. It has Repair 2 on it, greater restoration of health on a friendly ship. So I'm hoping it does a greater damage on a enemy ship. We'll see. Shared supply. If you repair a ship near you and there happens to be a friendly ship near him, it's going to send 75% of the heals over to that other ship as well. So it's going to chain reaction those heals. Very awesome thing to have. I'm thinking what's going to happen is they're getting us used to having to use repair ships with this mission, is what it seems like. My guess is it's going to be pretty OP. That's why we're going to have to be using repair ships, shooting it and each other to heal each other. So we got those White Jades up in there. That's some Culverins. Then of course the Repair Bombard 3. Again, White Jade, that's in a black market. I haven't found a blueprint for those yet, guys. Sorry. Repair Bombard 3. On the rear, and then of course for our auxiliary, I was kind of tossing around with either a Little Grace 2, which could potentially work basically like some landmines or some water mines, or Repair Mortar 3. So I'm gonna go with Repair Mortar 3 for now. We may try that Little Grace when the event actually starts, but I'm gonna start off strong, I believe. So when it comes to armor, I do recommend that you find what you really want. This has got pretty good negation all the way around, so we're going to start off with the Celestial Dance. We may end up moving to something else from there. It's got that lightning stream on there. A real good armor, Black Prince, or even Royal Custodian. I mean, as you can see, we've got so many different types of armors, but you just got to pick something to start with. So we'll be using the Celestial Dance to begin with. We may move on to something else later. We'll just have to wait and see how it holds up. If you're looking for that Black Prince armor, you can buy that from Skurlock. It's for 1,000 white skull products. Your rum. That's how you're going to get that. As far as a blueprint, so you can build it. That's what I recommend doing. Is just get the blueprint and you can build it as often as you need it, man. So furniture, that's going to be... It's going to be a toughie without actually fighting the ship. So right now what I'm looking at is some basic stuff to bolster the ship. So we've got beam support, increases your hull health by 7%, increases the armor rating by 7%. Rigging station, recover 1% hull health per second, while hull health is less than 20%. So that added into the natural abilities of the bark to bolster these things is going to be pretty nice as well, I believe. The gun walls reduce incoming secondary damage by 50% while anchored. Increased deceleration by 75% while dropping anchor. My guess is that's going to come in pretty good effect whenever we're actually battling, because we may have to stop and heal, and this is going to really just kind of hammer us in there. We'll see how it works out with those ships. I know the original Mangodin and that Road Mangodin, if they're anything like those Spectral ships, they like to ram, so there's not going to be a whole lot of stopping. So we may change that out. Culverin Grinders is going to increase projectile speed 15%. Culverin Works increase secondary damage of culverins by 19%. And then the Mortar Powerhouse increases area of effect radius of mortar by 10%. Now, my hope is that this culverin works here. Now, I don't know until that actually gets here. But if you remember when we looked at those weapons, this is going to increase secondary damage of culverins by 19%. Let's bring this weapon back up. So a secondary perk here. All right, so there's a secondary perk here. It's called Shared Supply, where it jumps 75% of the original repair over to the friendly ships. I'm hoping that it's going to send damage to enemy ships. We'll just have to wait and see, kind of like an ablaze effect type of deal or a ricochet or something. I don't know if that's going to work that way. I'm hoping it does. You know, we'll see. We'll just have to see what those spectral ships are doing. So, and then of course in the cosmetics, it's totally up to you what you decide you want to run. So, but I hope this video has been informative to you. I hope you've been enjoying it. If you're new to our channel, if you're looking for a group of guys to play, we have several people. We have some that like to play with voice chat using the headsets in Discord. We have folks that just play using text on Discord. They just, you know, talk, text, how they are able to play and do that. They're a heck of a lot faster on text than I am, or maybe they use speak to text or something. But we'd like to invite you into our Discord, guys. We got a lot of great things going on, not just with this game, but we've got a new game coming in. It's New World Eternum. We're still learning the ins and outs of that one right now, but it sounds like we're making some pretty good strides, some good progress in that game as well. So our plan is to launch off a pretty big guild in that game as well. But if you're interested in joining us or joining any kind of a gaming community, and you'd just like to come check us out, see if it's for you, kick me a message down below in the comments. We'll get you an invite. You come in. Hey, if it's not for you, that's cool, but it gives you the chance to make the decision. So y'all have a wonderful day. We're going to hop off here.